Can you truly find your way in the dark? I mean, not just physically, but, within the landscape of your own mind.
That's a really arresting question, isn't
It
it?
really is, and it cuts right to the core of how we navigate our lives. That's exactly where we're headed in this deep dive.
Hmm.
We're going to unravel the profound insights woven into a powerful poem by Beverley Gordon. It's titled The Relationship of Darkness and Light.
A fantastic piece.
Absolutely. So our mission today is, well, to unpack its rich tapestry of questions, try and extract its deeper meaning, and maybe distill some practical lessons for illuminating our own paths.
And what's really compelling about using this poem as our source material today is, well, it's not some dry academic paper,
Right.
It's a poem. Beverly Gordon uses the evocative power of language, really vivid imagery, and these direct, almost conversational questions.
Yeah, they really draw you in.
They do. To tackle incredibly complex, even philosophical ideas. It gives us this unique lens, you see. It lets us explore both the literal side of darkness and light, and there are far more profound metaphorical meanings.
It definitely sets the stage for a different kind of exploration, doesn't it? You feel the ideas, you don't just process them.
Exactly. Feel them.
It absolutely does. So let's start right where Beverly Gordon herself starts. With those opening lines, they seem simple, but they're immediately provocative.
Hmm.
She asks, what does darkness got to do with the light?
Straight away.
And then, almost in the same breath, can you take a torch that is dead and shine it into the light?
Yeah, that juxtaposition, it really makes you stop and think, doesn't it?
It does, about the fundamental nature of these two forces, even
Right.
just on a basic physical level.
And it's striking how Gordon immediately plunges us into that physical reality of darkness. She makes us confront the tangible limitations it imposes.
You mean like just trying to get around?
Exactly. Think about her questions. Can you find your way around in the darkness of the night
Yeah.
without bumping, tripping, or fall?
Simple, but so real.
And she pushes it further, asking if you can see your hands or face in the dark, or will you recognize one another without speaking?
Wow, yeah.
The poem vividly paints this picture of, like, complete disorientation, vulnerability, too, when physical light is just gone.
It really underscores how darkness literally stops our basic navigation, obscures recognition.
And presents clear, undeniable dangers.
Yeah.
It's grounded in that physical reality first.
And it's so incredibly relatable, isn't it? I mean, everyone's had that experience.
Oh, for sure.
Like being in a totally unfamiliar place, or even your own house, when the power cuts out suddenly in the middle of the night.
Yeah, pitch black.
That instant feeling of being completely disoriented, bumping into furniture, you can't see a thing.
That loss of control.
You instantly feel that profound loss of control and, yeah, that sort of chilling vulnerability that comes with it. Beverly Gordon just captures that initial raw human experience so powerfully.
She does. It grounds the whole message in something we all intuitively understand.
Your point about that physical disorientation is so vivid, but Gordon doesn't just leave us there, does she?
No, not at all.
She quickly pivots, pushes us to think about a deeper kind of internal darkness.
The metaphorical leap.
What happens, she asks, when someone chooses to live your life in darkness? How does she describe that deeper state, the darkness of one mind and eyes?
Well, Gordon definitely shows how the poem moves beyond just external night to this internal state, a darkness of one mind and eyes.
So it's not about literal sight anymore.
Not primarily, no. She points out that even when you're physically in the light, your mind, heart, and eyes are dim to the light.
Dim to the light. That's a strong phrase.
It is. It's a powerful indictment, really, of a willful blindness, a conscious choice, perhaps, to live in a state of ignorance or even outright malevolence.
And she connects this internal darkness to actions, right?
Directly, to destructive actions. She describes individuals who terrorize others, rob, steal, whatever their heart desires.
Wow. So it's not passive ignorance, it's active harm.
It can be. And then she poses that incredibly challenging, almost accusing question. What can the darkness give to you that the light cannot?
That really forces you to think, doesn't it? What could be the perceived benefit there?
It compels us to reflect on the, illusory benefits someone might think they get from living in that kind of shadow.
It's powerful how she links that internal state directly to these outward destructive actions. But why do people choose that, even when the light may be truth or a better way is right there?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it?
Is the poem suggesting some, perceived gain from that darkness? Or maybe just a profound blindness they can't shake off?
I think it hints at both, possibly.
Yeah.
The phrase, whatever their heart desires.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that suggests a self-serving nature, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Where the darkness lets you act without conscience, without moral clarity weighing you down.
Hmm.
But dim to the light also suggests an inability or maybe an unwillingness to even perceive it. A chosen ignorance, perhaps?
Yeah. So it's complicated.
It is. The poem isn't just showing us what darkness is, it's making us question why anyone would choose it,
Mm.
especially given the obvious dangers and the lack of real fulfillment it offers.
It's a profound statement on human agency and moral responsibility, really.
Absolutely.
That brings us neatly to the other side of the coin, the light. So once Gordon has established this sort of pervasive danger of darkness, what does she offer as the rescuing power of light? How does she portray its role? As a solution, maybe, a source of genuine well-being.
Well, connecting this to the bigger picture, the poem really elaborates vividly on the profound, life-affirming benefits that light brings. It clearly states that the light give you a sense of joy to navigate through all the pits and fall.
A sense of joy. That's interesting. Not just safely, but joy.
Exactly. It's not just about avoiding danger. It's about the positive, emotional, even psychological state that comes with clarity, with safety, with understanding.
And she uses that striking image, doesn't she, about the heart.
Oh, yes. A very visceral image to convey the sheer desperation of being lost in darkness. Your heart beating faster than a Cherokee drum.
Faster than a Cherokee drum. That's such specific, evocative imagery.
It really is. It's not just about speed. It conjures up this primal, almost tribal fear, a deep-seated panic, maybe a frantic, desperate rhythm that speaks to something ancient, some ancestral disorientation.
It makes that physical feeling intensely personal.
Totally fits role. Yeah, it's a brilliant choice. And then the light comes to the rescue.
The rescue.
In this rescue, it isn't merely physical. It calms you. It brings your heart rhythm come back to normal. And it instills this deep feeling of thankfulness and profound safety.
Like a huge release.
It's a powerful emotional and physiological release, exactly. A return to equilibrium.
And the contrast she draws is so stark, isn't it? She captures this fundamental truth perfectly by declaring, "For the darkness is temporary, yet turn on the light, does the darkness not disappear."
It's almost like stating a law of physics, but for existence itself.
Right. It's almost a universal, irrefutable law. Light, just by being light, has the power to utterly dispel darkness. Its absence is instantaneous when light arrives.
Indeed. And this really makes us ask, doesn't it? How do we maintain that light? Especially when, let's face it, the world often feels shrouded in various shadows.
That's the critical question.
And the poem offers a profoundly practical metaphor for this. Your torch needs batteries so you can turn on the light to navigate your way in the dark.
Ah, the batteries. So light isn't just a given.
Exactly. This isn't just a casual remark. It implies that even light, or at least our ability to find or create it, needs a sustained source. It needs conscious effort, a deliberate choice to maintain it.
It's not passive, it's active.
It's active. And to really hammer home its fundamental importance, Gordon makes this powerful, singular declaration. There are many shades of darkness, but only one bright light.
Only one bright light that cuts through complexity.
It suggests a singular truth, perhaps, or a single clear pathway out of confusion, an ultimate clarity that cuts through all the noise.
There are many shades of darkness, but only one bright light.
That's such a profound line, suggesting that singular truth you mentioned. But, in our incredibly complex world where there's so many competing ideas, so many truths vying for attention, how does Gordon's poem help us discern that one bright light amidst all the noise, all those shades of darkness?
That's a great question.
What's the core lesson, do you think? What is Beverley Gordon really trying to impart here, beyond just the physical light and dark?
Well, I think one of the most compelling things here is how the poem works as this powerful, timeless allegory. It's about making conscious, really fundamental choices about how we live our lives.
An allegory for a living. Yeah. The light in the poem, it clearly represents things like truth, wisdom, moral clarity, safety, actions that are positive and constructive.
The good stuff, essentially.
Right. And conversely, the darkness symbolizes ignorance, fear, malevolence, confusion, destructive behaviors.
The things that trip us up.
Exactly. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, the central lesson Beverley Gordon seems to be conveying is the indispensable need for this internal light.
Indispensable, not just nice to have.
No. It's crucial for navigating life's, myriad challenges without metaphorically tripping and falling,
Mm.
without succumbing to the dangers of misguided choices or, having a dim internal compass.
So it's an urgent call, really.
It feels like an urgent call to a heightened internal awareness and a deliberate commitment to seeking and maintaining that truth, that light.
So it's not just about avoiding the pitfalls, is it? It's more active than that. It's about actively cultivating this deep state of clarity and maybe moral alignment within ourselves.
Precisely.
It advocates for a deliberate, conscious commitment to illuminating our path from within. It makes us scrutinize the very foundation of our daily choices, the principles guiding us.
It's a call to proactive virtue, as you say, a constant tending of that inner light.
Okay, so given all these profound insights from Beverly Gordon's poem, The Relationship of Darkness and Light, what's the practical takeaway? What's the action plan for us, for you listening? How do we apply this wisdom to our own lives? Move it from the poetic to the actionable.
Right, the so what factor. And the poem translates beautifully into several concrete actions, I think.
Okay, let's hear them.
First, it urges us to identify our batteries.
Okay, our personal power sources.
Exactly. Just like that physical torch needs batteries to shine, what are the specific sources that sustain your inner light?
What does that look like in practice?
Well, it implies actively seeking out knowledge that illuminates your understanding, pursuing truth in its various forms,
Yes.
cultivating positive influences, maybe dedicating time to self-reflection to counter that internal disorientation.
So actively fueling your clarity.
Yes, acknowledging that only one bright light of truth might exist amidst many shades of darkness, confusion, opinions, misinformation, proactively fueling your clarity.
Got it. What's next?
Second, the poem powerfully highlights that many choose to live in darkness. So the action plan here is pretty direct. Or make a conscious choice for light.
Choose light. Okay.
This means deliberately opting for clarity over confusion, compassion over malevolence, awareness over ignorance in our daily lives, in our interactions, in the decisions we make, big and small.
It's an ongoing commitment then.
Definitely. An active rejection of the perhaps easier path of blindness or complacency.
Makes sense. Number 3.
Third, think about those moments the poem describes so vividly when your heart beats faster than a Cherokee drum.
Those moments of fear or confusion.
Exactly. Those visceral times of fear, confusion, feeling utterly lost. The action here is to actively seek rescue, to deliberately pursue the light in those specific moments.
How do you seek rescue in that sense?
It could mean seeking understanding from trusted sources, mentors, wise texts, deep reflection, finding guidance. Or sometimes it's simply shifting your perspective to regain that profound sense of safety and calm the poem talks about.
Remembering that light can rescue you.
Yes.
Oh.
It's about remembering the light will come to the rescue if you actively seek it, if you open yourself to it.
Okay. And the last one.
Finally, the poem unequivocally states you need the light at all times. This isn't subtle.
No escape clause there.
None. It underscores that maintaining this internal light isn't a one-time fix. It's an ongoing process.
Right, like keeping the batteries charged.
Precisely. The action is to recognize that continuous effort, vigilance, and conscious engagement are crucial for consistent, safe navigation through life's inherent complexities and shadows. It's really a lifelong commitment to illumination.
Wow. That's a truly powerful and actionable summary. It really calls us to profound internal reflection, doesn't it? And proactive engagement with this timeless message from Beverly Gordon.
It does.
It's about taking personal responsibility for our own clarity, our own direction, and ultimately our own well-being.
Well said.
We've truly journeyed through Beverly Gordon's powerful poem today, The Relationship of Darkness and Light. And it's striking how much clarity and profound simplicity its message holds about navigating the deepest parts of life.
It really cuts through, doesn't it? And maybe a final thought to leave with you listening. If there truly is, as the poem suggests, only one bright light amidst the many shades of darkness, what daily practices or maybe what deeply held beliefs help you keep that singular light shining, especially when confusion or fear threatens to dim it?
That's a fantastic question to ponder, something to take away.
Definitely worth reflecting on long after this deep dive concludes.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for joining us on this exploration of Beverly Gordon's insightful words. And a huge thank you, of course, to Beverly Gordon herself for sharing this profound piece with the world.
Hear, hear.
Keep an eye out, everyone, because more is coming soon.
Wow. What a sensation dissection of What's Darkness Got to with the Light by Beverly Gordon. I hope you got some life insights you can use in your own life. Now, Please recommend this page to others, as many people can also benefit from the insights. Sharing is caring. Until the next installment of fantastic eye-opening poems and songs, see you on the next episode.